Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
Hey YouTube, Longboys Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video. Series of videos where I take a look at some of the more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. Well, it turns out that you can actually turn the boiler clock off. Who knew? Who knew? I thought it had to always be on, even if you weren't using the hot water or the central heating. But there you go, I live under a rock. But since you're probably missing that, you know, background noise, figured I better warm up my air fryer. You're welcome. Anyway, what do I have to eat this week? Well, you've seen the thumbnail and you've read the title. And it is 6 hot chicken wings and sweet chili dip. I got this from Aldi and I'm dying already. Pavlov's dogs, Pavlov's dogs. Absolutely dying already. Probably because it's chicken wings and I absolutely love and adore chicken wings. They're the finest food on the planet. Gave to us purely by God himself. Anyway, got these from Aldi. They were £2.49. If you remember, I had Lidl's equivalent a few weeks, maybe months ago, because they looked like, and someone recommended them to me, saying they were like just like KFC's hot and spicy chicken wings. They weren't. I'm dying. But they were all right. These are Aldi's equivalent, but they actually say on the box, hot chicken wings, and you get a sweet chili dip. I always worry about that. If you're including a hot dip with so-called hot wings, how hot are they going to be? Anyway, they are 3 chili ratings, so they do meet the minimum requirement for me, which is I do not get out of bed for anything less than 3 chili rating. And then there you can see the traffic lights. They're not absolutely terrible for you. Well, as good as chicken wings can be for you. Anyway, I was going to do something entirely different this video. Actually, I was going to do 2 things entirely different. First of all, I was going to do these. I will be doing them at some point, and that is Serious Beans, the Serious Beans Company, big flavour, Dr. Pepper sweet and a bit sassy baked beans. Yes, Dr. Pepper flavoured baked beans are a thing. I have no idea what they taste like. I'm hoping they're good because this bad boy cost me £5.99 off Amazon. My mate Trevor at work sent me a picture saying, dude, have you seen these? And I bought them on the spot. I was actually at lunch because I thought, hell yes, I'll give them a go. Problem with that is, I don't like Dr. Pepper. It tastes like carbonated cough syrup. Why have you bought them, Dave, you say? Well, basically because I like baked beans and I'm definitely down for trying it with beans, simply because my brain cannot process how Dr. Pepper would taste as a baked bean sauce. Anyway, so that might be next week, or I don't know, I wing it. See what I did there? But then this morning, I was at Imperial Park, which means nothing to you if you're outside of my neck of the woods. But if you are inside my neck of the woods, that is the worst Burger King I've ever had the misfortune of going to in my life. Everything's broken there. It's never clean and their customer service is shite. Anyway, I wanted to review their Doritos sweet chili chicken fries. I thought they were just chips, but they're not. It's actually chicken fries. So I thought, hell, I'm all over that. And I was round about coming up to 10 o'clock in the morning, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to get some, because I always go to B&M on a Friday. I'll show you what I've got, and Marks and Spencer's. I'll show you what I got in Crisp Corner and Eddie's Bar in a moment. But yeah, I always go there, so I thought, screw it. I'm going to wait the 10 minutes and I'm going to get these. Could be an interesting Fat Friday. Plus, I genuinely want to know what they taste like. And I'm exceptionally excited now because it's not just chips, it's their chicken fries. Or to be fair though, their chicken fries, the one time I've had them, taste like rubber, like licking a car tire. Anyway, ordered on the machine and went up to the counter. Sat in front of the counter, waiting for my order to come up. And then 15 minutes later, when they realised that they didn't have the product that was listed on the machine, they said, we don't have the product, can we get you something else? I said, nah, look, I came in for that specifically, there's nothing else I want. I'll have a refund. Can't give you a refund. What do you mean you can't give me a refund? We can't give you a refund if you order on the machines. I'm going to look into this because I'm pretty sure by law you have to be able to provide someone a refund on the premises, but They can refund you on the premises, apparently, if you order at the counter. But if you order from the machines, it goes into a different system, which blows my mind, because ultimately it still comes out behind the counter for them to look at to build your fucking burgers. So how different a system can it be if it's on the premises, but can't refund you? Cannot refund you. So if you want a refund, you have to call the Burger King customer service line, and they will sort it out for you. So you have to call them on your own money, because they can't do it in the store, even though you ordered it on their machines, and it said the product was in stock. And it doesn't even say above the machines, which personally I think they should do now, which is, hey, if you order on these and you want a refund, you can't have it, you have to call customer service. What a load of bollocks. That's your third strike, Burger King. Never eating in that one again. Although, to be fair, if that means that you cannot have a, which I doubt sincerely, but you cannot have a refund on the machines in any of your premises, then bollocks to it. I will cut my nose off to spite my face, and I'm never eating in a Burger King again. Jesus. Technology's supposed to be introduced to make the world simple, not shit like this. Anyway, so I also, on the way out, well, right about that time when I was waiting to kill time for Burger King to open, which obviously ultimately was futile, I went into Aldi and I saw these, and I'm like, hell yes, hell yes. I've reviewed probably chicken wings more than any other product on this series of videos, because why? Don't. I absolutely love chicken wings, and the hotter the better. Anyway, £2.49 they were. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Let's see what's in them. Hang on, that's 380 grams. Anyway, ingredients: chicken wings, 67% rapeseed oil, wheat flour, breadcrumbs. Like, seriously, people, it's like they hide what's in it. Like, these are my reading glasses, and you're like, seriously, any fucking smaller, and Stuart Little couldn't read it. Anyway, wheat flour, calcium carbonate, iron, niacin, thiamine, salt, salt powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper. That's there, right? Cayenne pepper. Just going to read out the hot ones. Nothing. And then on the bottom line, we have spice extract, black pepper, and paprika extract. That's down there. That doesn't strike me as a particularly hot chicken wing, but you said 3 chili rating, you promised me 3 chili rating, so hopefully this is gonna be banging. Anyway, well, why don't I kill 2 birds with 1 stone? Let's bang these in the air fryer. The cooking instructions are, if you want to read the, well, you saw the traffic lights, but you want to read the ingredients, you go nuts. Robert handles that type of shit for me. Robert says hello. Hello. Anyway, right, cooking instructions. Move all shit, oven fan 180 degrees Celsius, what we cannot for the Fahrenheit. 30 minutes, gas mark 6 for 15 minutes. Place on a baking tray in the middle shelf, preheated oven. Blah, 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 blah. Turn after 15 minutes, sorry, it's 35 minutes. Air fryer. Don't say what I think you're going to say, because that pisses me off. This product is suitable for cooking in an air fryer. Please refer to the manufacturer's instructions. See, no. If you're going to put air fryer instructions on, then put the cooking times. If you're not, then don't even put that on there. Like, what's the point? Just say air fryer compatible. Don't say refer, because that's just ultimate lazy shit. I'm going to go with 180 degrees Celsius, well, I care not for the Fahrenheit, 10 minutes aside. So yeah, 180 degrees Celsius, 10 minutes, flip it, 180 degrees Celsius, the other side. Because you generally do cook shit for a lot less in the air fryer. I am very much loving it for that reason. Actually, before I cook it, screw it. Let's see what's new in Eddie's Bar this week. Welcome to Eddie's Bar. Right, couple of new additions this week for Eddie's Bar. First of all, I just point out that this here that I acquired for Eddie's Bar last week, hot ketchup, is not hot. There's heat in it. Your mileage may vary. I honestly can't tell anymore when it comes to heat, but it's not hot. Warm, maybe. However, why I do actually like it is, for some reason, I doubt it's got any less sugar, but for some reason, maybe it's because it's got heat, a little bit, I should say. It tastes far better than their regular ketchup, and even their 20% less sugar ketchup, because that's why I don't eat normal Heinz ketchup, because it's sweeter than fucking candy. It's through the roof sweet. Don't like it. Anyway, what did I get? Yes, Someone recommended this to me. They said, Dave, you said ages and ages and ages ago that you don't like buffalo sauce. I do kind of like buffalo sauce, but the last buffalo sauce I had was made by, there it is, that one. And I just found it incredibly bitter, when ultimately buffalo sauce, if you look at how it's made, should be sweet and creamy. Anyway, someone said try the M&S buffalo sauce. It's only a 3 chili rating, but that's right, that hits my don't get out of bed for anything less. Hot, rich and buttery chili sauce, perfect for wings. So I thought, obviously I won't be having it on these wings, I'll be eating these wings au naturel, because, you know, that's how we test these things. So I took the advice and I bought it. I haven't tried it. I'll be saving it till, you know, my chicken nuggets tonight. Hot and spicy chicken nuggets from Iceland. Get on that. I have reviewed. I'm dying here. I have reviewed them in this series of videos and they are absolutely banging. But yeah, you know, I took the advice and I bought it. It was £1.75. This obviously isn't a hot sauce, but I'm down with this. And it's Hellmann's cheese flavour sauce. Perfect for burgers, chips and nachos. Basically, it's a dipping sauce for nachos, isn't it, and crisps and shit. So I've never had it. Basically, Hellmann's has form there, you know, spicy mayo. It's absolutely fantastic. So I thought definitely will be giving this a go, as I do like to dunk my nachos. And it was £1.89 from Morrison's. Not sure. Anyway, before we do the weather, let's have a look at Crisp Corner, because as you know, in order for me to make it to 3:15 in the morning when I start work at 9:30 at night, I need a big fuck up bag of crisps. So once again, Marks and Spencer's has been invaluable in helping me get to that point of the night. And they've still got shit I have not tried. First one being this sour cream and jalapeno combo mix. Every supermarket does these. You can see that they all have, whoever makes it, as the Tesco's, Sainsbury's, they all have the same number of shapes in there because it's like a snack box. But sour cream and jalapeno, definitely on board with that. £2.20, but it is Marks and Spencer's. If you want to shop at Marks and Spencer's, you do have to remortgage your home. And then also this, I want to say I haven't had them, but the more I look at Manchego, I think I may have had them. But hey, Manchego cheese and chili. So chili cheese, these were £2.35. If I have had them before, then they obviously weren't shit, because I would have added them to the mental list I make in my head of shit stuff not to buy. And then in Iceland, I got these Cathedral City crumbly, crispy, crunchy, perfectly cheesy baked bites. 5 mini packs, lovely for munching, lunching, munching, snacking, sharing, and not sharing. Okay, good news there. Basically, they're mini cheddars. These were like a pinch under £2. I'm giving them a chance because their cheese and onion crisps I had last week were shit. If someone just gave them to you and told you, you know, didn't tell you what flavour they were, you would not have been able to tell. So fuck it, I'll give those a go. Anyhow, let's have a look at the weather. Look at that. Look how depressing that is. It's about 22 degrees out there. It's been hot all week. It has not rained all week. It's going to be hot all next week. It will not rain all next week or the week after. Obviously, this means all the climate brigade fucking sheep are going to come out and start telling us how we're all killing the planet and that we should live in fucking caves. But yeah, I have to sleep during this. Honestly, it's depressing. Anyway, interesting shit to talk about this week. The Little Mermaid was released last weekend. I have seen it. I know. It's like a crash on a motorway, isn't it? The original Little Mermaid is my favourite Disney movie of all time. So, you know what? I know it's fucking she don't need no man shit in it and stuff like that. Because, spoilers, she saves him twice in it, not the other way around. But it's just Disney are back to their old tricks and blaming the fan for its poor performance overseas. And they're doing the same thing they've done for all their recent Disney Plus series, all their recent fucking MCU series, and all their recent MCU movies, because they can't wrap their head around that people don't want to watch movies about the message with a fucking agenda on telling everyone how we're all fucking terrible and gender identity politics, intersectional feminism, wokeism, and just that bollocks. So anyway, what's it on now? 165 globally. Its domestic box office was pretty good, but its global box office has been absolutely appalling. This is Europe. It was particularly bad in South Korea. Over its opening weekend in China, it took 13,000 So yeah, so when asked about its overseas performance, you know what Disney said? I think you do. They blamed it on all the review bombing and the racists. For fuck's sake, Disney. Nothing to do with the fact that you, and I can confirm this, you've made a shit movie with fucking terrible special effects that's an hour too fucking long, and the singing in it is appalling, and just the changes you made to the original didn't need to make. It's a shit movie. It's a shit movie. But yeah, no, it's not. It's review bombing, which they're fine with when it happens the other way and you get all the fucking bots that review bomb it positively. If you click on general reviews and not verified reviews on by the fan on Rotten Tomatoes, it's like on 40% or something, and the critics are hammered it as well. But yeah, so it's all on review bombing and racists. Really, Disney? Because for you to chuck around those phrases, I can't help but notice, right, for the sweet, sweet Chinese market dollar, that when you released The Force Awakens, you shrunk Finn massively and then gave him a bluish tint to his skin. For the Black Panther release in China, you put a mask on his face on the poster. And then for the Little Mermaid, on the poster, she's blue. I'm just saying, you possibly, you fucking hypocrites, aren't the one to start, accusing everyone else of being racist because you clearly don't have a problem doing it yourselves for the Chinese market. Honestly, Disney, honestly, but I'm hoping it tanks. I really am, because the more fucking shit that tanks with Disney, the more chance we have of going back to them just making good shit again, and good MCU and good fucking Star Wars. But good fucking luck with that, because obviously once you go woke, you do not go back. It's hotter than balls in here. Anyway, let's get these wings. Let's see what they look like, and let's bang them in the air fryer. I should probably defrost the sauce, but the thing is, I don't do sweet chili, because I like my chili sauce to be hot, basically. Hey, it's got one of those things where it opens like a actual chicken wing box, which is kind of pointless because you're not going to put them back in it to eat them, are you? Anyway, right, so it says on the front, there's your sauce. So anyway, let me show you the correct way to eat sweet chili sauce. Job's a good one. Right, it says on the front, number of wings comes down to, where is it? Wing count, approximately based on 350 grams. Well, we get 6. Let's open these bad boys. Do they smell? Do they smell? No, they smell of absolutely nothing. They do have a tinge of colour to them, to be fair. And you know what? Unless they've absolutely loaded them with, sauce, flavouring, seasoning, whatever it is, they don't generally smell when they're frozen anyway. Right, so they're reasonably big. They're pretty much in line with every other chicken wing. Every other chicken wing I've ever had that is kind of like this. So 180 degrees Celsius, fuck it. 200 degrees, man's temperature, right? And then we'll do it on my phone to 10 minutes. In which case I'm going to fuck off next door and I'm going to watch Wheeler Dealers, because he's in Poland and he's buying cars that never existed in this country from the Cold War, and I'm down with shit like that. So, right, where's my clock? Alarm, stopwatch. I'm so hungry right now. I'm about to digest Robert. Right, there you go. Let's bang these in there. 10 minutes. Put it more than 10 minutes because the clock is not accurate on that, and I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to finish, well, hopefully it's not finished. I'm going to continue with Wheeler Dealers, and also, just overshot 10 minutes, so screw it. I'm going to make it a nice round, told you it wasn't accurate, 11 minutes. But what does it smell of in here? I am still dying. It smells very nice. It smells very nice indeed. Oh, it just smells of chicken. It doesn't smell of any heat whatsoever. But as I said previously, we'll hold off on that a little bit. But yeah, so there we go. 11 minutes, which means I'm going to have to cook it for 11 minutes on t'other side now. So let's see what these bad boys look like while we flip them. Oh, they do smell pretty good, actually. They don't smell hot again. They just smell pretty good. I think 20 minutes is going to be absolutely fine. See, when it says consult your air fryer manual, let's have a look and consult my air fryer manual. right? It's incredibly limited, and it's incredibly difficult to do with one hand, right? So that's troubleshooting. That's still troubleshooting. Hang on. Where the fuck is it? I just had this out. There we go. Sorry, my bad. Right, food types. All that is based on chilled and not frozen. So there's a little bit of frozen at the bottom. Frozen chicken nuggets, frozen fish fingers, frozen breadcrumbs, cheese snacks. That's very specific, isn't it? But, well, 8 to 10 minutes. But yeah, it doesn't say anything about frozen chicken. So when it says consult your, manual, it's fucking useless. Anyway, let's bang this bad boy back in. Sorry, it's just a pet peeve of mine. If you're not going to give me specific instructions for the air fryer, then don't put it on the box. Bosh. Alrighty then. So coming up to 22 minutes. It still smells rather resplendent in here, but again, I know I'm repeating myself, does not smell of any level of heat whatsoever. So Bosch, reset, you go off. You go off. And let's plate these bad boys up. They do look like they've come up really rather well. I do like that. Look at that. And listen. That's fucking hot is what that is. That's how I like my chicken wings. Crispy as tits. I'm going to wash this now because of my OCD. It simply will not allow me not to wash it now. But since you always are curious, I'm dying here. Picture. No, that's the food, you numbnuts. Product. Picture. Product. Picture. I don't know what the brand is. I mean, obviously they're from Aldi, but the other one did say, what was it? I can't remember what the brand was, but there was a brand. I do remember that because it filled up the entire title on the video. Anyway, let's see what these bad boys taste like. Right, that goes back in there. To be fair, there was clear seasoning in the oil in the bottom of the air fryer. So, hopefully, I mean, it does say, me getting a bit worried now. It does say 3 chili ratings, so, come on. Should be a free chili rating. Fire extinguisher of choice. Since I went to Aldi to get those, I got their Vive Diet Lemonade. Don't know if this is the same people that make their equivalent of, knockoff Diet Lil. But it's fucking lush for a supermarket diet knockoff brand. Anyway. Let's get into this. I'm going to go with the small one first. Honestly, listen to that. Yeah, so please be hot, please be hot. 2 tears in a bucket. I'm fucking dying. 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Oh, hello. See, I never give it a chance. First of all, the breadcrumb is super, super, super crunchy and crisp, probably because I did it at 200 degrees. But it's actually quite light as well. Second of all, see, yeah, like I said, I never give it a chance. I get a bit worried. There's a lash at the back of my throat. There's a proper lash at the back of my throat. I would say that it's just making me even hungrier. And the back of my tongue's got a bit of a lash as well. Let's get a bit of chicken. Excuse me. Forgot to cut this up into pieces. And there's a little tinge on my chest. And the back of my throat's getting hard. I would say that this is a builder. Unfortunately, we've only got 6 chings to work. 6 chicken wings to work with in the first place. But it's definitely hotter than the equivalent ones I had from Lidl the other month. They're not nuclear. They're not going to blow your face off or anything like that. But there is heat in there. I would say that, 3 chili rating is perfectly accurate to describe the heat in this. But they're really nice. I've had a load of chicken wings like this from supermarkets, whether it's frozen or chilled, where immediately underneath the the breadcrumb on the outside, before you get to the chicken, and you can see that it's not in there, is a massive layer of fat. These are very lean, and there's no fat in them whatsoever. Words to die by. They get points for that. They're not bad. Make sure you get all the curd in. Apart from that fatty bit at the end. But that was the only fatty bit. Right. Back of my throat, back of my tongue, not the back of my lips. Nose is not running. About right for a 3 chili rating, but the breadcrumb is fantastic. I don't know, might be a builder, definitely. And there was no fat on that, so it'll be interesting to see what happens on another wing. Anyway, bye Glens. Windy pops. Excuse me. Right, fuck it, straight in. No fat. Massive props for that. That is my pet peeve on this type of chicken wing. Asses are the worst for this. Yeah, they're not nuclear, but they're still building, but they taste fantastic. Honestly, the coating, if you get these and you got an air fryer, ignore what it says on the back, 200 degrees, 11 minutes aside. Certainly not the hottest wing I've ever had. Certainly not the coolest wing I've ever had. About the middle, as you would expect from a 3 chili rating. But honestly, the end of my tongue's gone a little bit. Honestly, Windy Pops, these are the best frozen breaded chicken wings I have had. Not necessarily heat, but nice taste, super lean chicken, and what heat there is, it's alright, but it just tastes fantastic. I recommend these. £2.49, £2.39 from Aldi. Blandest packaging in the world ever, but it does hide a rather splendid product, I would say. I would definitely have these again. It would have to be 2 boxes though. But these are banging. Bristol. To be fair, you expect that from that part of a chicken wing. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you've tried these. And also, do you have any recommendations for frozen breaded chicken wings from any of the other supermarkets? But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.